Good afternoon. It has been reported that the quorum do exist for the Special Select Committee to commence business. Quickly, can we look at the agenda and adopt it, either with amendment or as it is?
Chair, move that we adopt the agenda as it is.
Thank you. It has been moved and seconded that we adopt the agenda without amendment. Good afternoon, Mr. Saidy. Good. On behalf of the Special Select Committee of the National Assembly, I welcome you to this sitting committee to inquire into the sales and disposal of assets identified by the Commission of Inquiry into the financial activities of public bodies, enterprises, and offices in relation to their dealings with former President Yahya Jammeh and connected matters. You are appearing today in response to a summons issued by this committee to provide testimony on matters within your knowledge that are relevant to the work of this committee. Please be reminded that you are appearing under oath and pursuant to the provisions of the 1997 Constitution of the Republic of the Gambia. It constitutes contempt of the National Assembly to knowingly withhold, misrepresent, or conceal any information relevant to the committee's work. You also advise that in accordance with parliamentary privileges, any statement or testimony you provide before this committee shall not be used against you in any court of law, except in cases of perjury, where it is proven that you knowingly and deliberately provided false information whilst under oath. Therefore, you are expected to cooperate fully and provide truthful, accurate, and complete response to the questions posed to you by the committee's legal counsel or members of this committee. We appreciate your presence and expect your utmost candor and cooperation throughout this proceeding. Secretary, can we administer the oath before the witness can say anything?
I am Nfamara. I do solemnly swear.
Sorry, you use the mic. You use the microphone. Yes. Style.
Okay, I am Nfamara.
Yao, change the mic.
Read aloud here and mention your full names.
Okay, I am Nfamara. I do solemnly, sincerely, and truly swear that the evidence I shall give before this committee shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help me God.
So you do.
Thank you. Mr. Nfamara Saidy. Good. You're welcome. You are appearing before the Special Select Committee of the National Assembly for your testimony today. Quickly, what we will do is we will do a quick introduction of the members of the committee and the council. I am Honorable Abdullah Sise, Chairperson of the Special Select Committee.
I'm Honorable Madi Sise, Vice Chair of the committee.
Honorable Kebalang Fufana, a member of the committee.
Honorable Alhaji Mbow, a member of the committee.
Thank you.
Good morning, sir. My name is Alamin M. Diba, and with me here is Ms. Ajise Nika.
All right. So we will go straight to the testimony counsel for the witness. Yeah, thank you.
Good morning, sir. I'm a bit confused whether to refer to you as Mr. Saidy or Mr. Ba. It seems like you have two surnames. Please respond. Whenever you want to respond, just click on the button That big button, yes.
My name's Nfamara Saidy.
All right, so the surname is Saidy.
My son,
You can leave the mic on for convenience. Yes, just press it. You can leave it on and bring it close to you whenever you wish to speak. Thank you, Mr. Saidy. Before I allow you to introduce yourself and your academic and professional background, I would ask that whether you received a summons from this committee asking you to produce documents initially.
yes, I was summoned to produce documents by this committee, and of which I already did.
You definitely did submit some
The
documents.
document that I have in hand, I already submitted to the commission.
And you also made a statement to the investigators.
I make a statement to the investigators, and I was told by the investigators to write a statement, of which I already did it and gave it to them.
So you're making reference to two statements, one that you sent to the investigative team and one that you took with the investigative team.
Both.
Okay,
both
great.
statements.
And the statement you took with the investigative team, do you adopt those words as your statement? Those are your words?
As I have gone through it, then I confirm and I sign.
Great.
Yeah.
Honorable Chair, I would like to tender the documents of the witness. They are marked from VC1 to VC10. It would be a tedious exercise to do it one by one, so I ask that we dispense with that and move on and compare later. However, just to be clear, VC1 would be the statement, the witness statement of Nfamara Saidy. That is headed witness statement of Nfamara Saidy. That will be VC1. And VC2 would be the statement that is headed statement. That's the one the witness refers to have submitted to the investigators. If you would like, I can give you more. VC3 would be the inventory of new pickups from TK Motors. It is attached to certain documents, a delivery note, an invoice.
I don't think we have that. Is it also part of the bulk document that we've received?
Yes,
No?
it is part of the document. So, but
So we can-
to avoid
Yes.
this tedious
All right. That's correct.
task,
Yes.
perhaps we can shelve this for now.
Okay.
They are marked from VC1 to 10. Mr. Saidy, please go ahead and give the committee your full names, your current position, a brief background of your professional and academic life.
Okay, my name's Nfamara Saidy. I'm the government vehicles controller attached to the office of the president, State House. My educational background is I attended Pakalanin Primary School and I attended Pakalanin Junior Secondary School. Later I came to Banjul and attended Banjul Secondary School, and that's where I was graduated in 1986, and I joined the Gambia Police Force in 1987, February 1st.
And what's your current position?
My current position at I'm the controller of government vehicles.
How long have you served as the controller of government vehicles?
2012 to date.
From 2012 to date.
2012 to date, yes.
That is about 13 years.
It could be 13 years, yes.
Could you explain how you first came to be appointed as the vehicle controller?
Yeah, I was appointed by the Office of the Inspector General of Police on the 1st of August 2012.
Say that again. I didn't quite get that.
I said I was being appointed by the Office of the Inspector General of Police on the 1st August 2012.
Your appointment came from the IGP.
Office of the Inspector General of Police.
From the office of the IGP.
Office of the Inspector General of Police.
Yes, the Inspector General of Police, right?
Yeah.
The IGP.
The IGP, yes.
Yes. So your appointment came from him.
That's correct.
All right, great. The question was whether you could explain to us how you were appointed to that. Is there a genesis to why you were appointed as the vehicle controller in 2012?
No, I succeeded a deputy commissioner who was there before me as the controller. Then when I came from Sudan in 2012 July, I was appointed to go and succeed my successor, that was Deputy Commissioner Philip. Then I became the controller since 2012 today.
So you are the vehicle controller,
Yeah.
but you are also a commissioner.
Police commissioner. Yeah.
You are police commissioner,
Police commissioner.
serving under the Gambia Police Force.
Under the Office of the Inspector General of Police.
So do you report to the IGP?
I report to the office. I report to the Secretary General, but sometimes I report to the IGP.
Can you please explain that a bit more to the understanding of the committee?
The role of the controller of vehicle is under the Office of the President. All our correspondents are at the Office of the President. The necessary issues that we have to report to Inspector General of Police when it arises.
So who do you report to? Both of them?
No, I report to the Secretary General, direct to the Secretary General, Office of the President.
So you're working solely for the Office of the President, under the Office of the Secretary General?
Solely for the Office of the Secretary General.
Do you receive instructions from the IGP?
Yeah, I do receive instructions from the IGP, but not related to the Office of the President.
Not in relation to the Office of the President?
No,
So what is it in relation to them? So it means that the IGP can instruct you to do other police business?
Yeah, IGP can instruct me to do some other police businesses.
But yet your reporting lines are to the Secretary General, or rather the Head of Civil Service and
Civil Service.
yes, Secretary to Cabinet. So that's the person you report to, the Head of Civil Service and Secretary to Cabinet.
Presently, yes.
Presently. And what's the name of your present superior?
Presently, the Secretary General and the Head of the Civil Service, including the Chief of Staff, responsible for the Presidential affairs.
What is the person's name?
The President's name?
A person's name, your superior. That person you just described, the title you just described.
I said the Secretary General and Head of Civil Service.
Yes.
And Secretary to Cabinet.
Yes.
Including Secretary to Cabinet and Minister for Presidential affairs.
Is that all one person?
No. You said the people that I am answerable to report to.
Yes.
I said I'm reporting to the Secretary General and Head of the Civil Service and Secretary to Cabinet. What person is handling
That's one person, yes.
Good. And also the Secretary to, the Chief of Staff, or Double Chief of Staff, and Minister for Presidential affairs. These are the two people that I report to directly.
So, essentially, you report to 4 people. Can you give us the names of the 3 people you just mentioned? Head of the Civil Service. That is who? That's the head of the Civil Service, correct?
The Civil Service.
And the Chief of Staff?
Mortis.
The Minister for...
It's the Chief of Staff and the Minister for Presidential affairs.
It's fused?
It's fused together.
Okay, so you work for 2 people within the Office of the President?
Yeah.
You report to them?
Yeah.
Do you report to them equally, or is there a hierarchy?
It depends on the assignment that I'm working with them.
How does that work? Who is your immediate supervisor?
Both of them are my immediate supervisor.
So please enlighten me. I am genuinely confused how that works.
Office of the Secretary General I am purely answerable to the Office of the Secretary General. But Office of the Chief of Staff, responsible for the presidential affairs, is also I'm also reporting to him directly when it comes to the presidential matters and other official matters.
So what you're telling the committee is that no sole individual is your sole...
At the Office of the President?
Yes.
No, both these two are my immediate supervisors.
Is that what is in your appointment letter?
Yeah, no, my appointment letter.
Any terms of reference?
No, there are terms of references. Yeah. My terms of references is to update an annual inventory of all government vehicles.
That's fine, we'll get to that. What I am interested in currently is who you report to. Because as it stands, there are three individuals you have mentioned that you report to.
Only two individuals.
Give me a second. The first individual is the head of the civil service and the secretary to cabinet, correct? You report to him. You also report to the chief of staff, who doubles as the minister for presidential affairs, correct? You report to him as well.
I report to him.
You also report to the Inspector General of Police,
at
the
times.
IGP.
At times.
Three. So not one of these individuals has sole responsibility for you?
They all have responsibility for me. This is why I'm answerable to them.
You're a very special man, Mr. Saidy.
Yeah.
To have three superiors, you must be guided.
Yeah, it's the nature of the job that I'm doing as the controller of
I
government.
doubt that the job would allow you to have three immediate supervisors. I'm sure there is one. And it's baffling that you cannot tell me which one you report to directly.
I report to Secretary General directly because the letterhead is the Office of the President, and sometimes I put for the Secretary General and sometimes I put for the Chief of Staff. It depends the assignment that I'm going to.
So my question, let me perhaps tailor my question again. Maybe I did not ask it properly. My question is, the office that you occupy currently, under which directorate?
It's under the Office of the Secretary General.
So that then the answer to my question, Mr. Saidy, is that you report to
Secretary General.
Yes, the head of civil service and secretary to cabinet. That is who you report to. That is your direct supervisor. The other two are incidental, correct?
No, they are also appointed at the Office of the President, and I report to them.
Okay, I think I've got my answer. The committee can weigh in on that as well. Please take us through the mandate of the vehicle control unit.
Okay.
What is the vehicle? What's the purpose of that unit?
The purpose of the vehicle control is to control the overview of all government vehicles across the country, and my responsibility is for the entire government fleet's control management. We provide an yearly returns of updated inventory from all the ministries and department and SUAs to the Secretary General. We are responsible to number all the newly purchased vehicles by the NDAs and SOEs that are directly to the government. We provide government vehicles official stickers at the end of each year for essential users. And we provide driver's license for government officials and drivers. And we provide clearance for vehicles that are traveling outside the Gambia. We have to make sure that we are in control, to make sure that any vehicle that is going out of this country should provide a request, and we provide you the clearance based on official assignment or sometimes private assignments that are essential. And then we also engage on MDAs, SOEs, that their vehicle might involvement in accidents and is reported to our office. We have to investigate and put our recommendations. Those are the rules of the control.
And that is for the unit. Yeah. What about you personally? You are the head of that unit.
I am the head of that unit.
What are your responsibilities on a daily basis? What what does the
My
vehicle
responsibility-
controller get up to?
My responsibilities on daily basis depends on the assignments that I have on my table. When there are no assignments, I allow my officers to go on patrol and see.
Mr. Saidy, I will stop you there. That it was a very evasive response.
Yeah.
Of course, it is common sense that it depends on what is on your table. But my question is,
Yeah.
what is the nature of things that come on your table?
The nature of things that come to my table is to provide vehicles requested by ministries, departments, and agencies that have issues related to my office concerning providing vehicles for conferences and other issues. We provide vehicles for conferences, we provide vehicles for assignments, we provide vehicles for visitors that are coming into the country. That's our daily basis. Almost every day we never go to police to prepare number.
I believe the mic is giving the witness some challenges. If the technical team could assist to switch the mic.
We provide, our office provide vehicles based on request from the government institutions. When they have functions, we provide them vehicles. We are engaged providing driver license, we are engaged preparing number plates, we are engaged sometimes on patrols within to check vehicles that are unauthorized use by government officials. We do all that. Those are our daily functions.
Great. And in that unit, there are several officers, correct?
Come again?
In your unit,
Yeah.
how many people are in that unit?
My unit is only 6 of us.
There are 6 of you.
Almost 6 of us.
And are they all in one unit or do you have sub-units?
No. I have only my one unit. We are only 6 in one unit.
And the 6 personnel are all of the same experience, all do the same type of work,
Yeah,
correct?
I assign them on different assignments.
There is no diversity in the roles.
Diversity. I have my deputy. I have that one is in charge of the admin. I have one that are in charge to go around and submit requests for vehicles and MDAs. And I have people that are also engaged on go and prepare number plates and so on. We are almost committed. Everybody has a role to do.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's good. So please enlighten us, enlighten this committee. We have come across the name Maintenance Service Agency, popularly known as the MSA. Please explain to us what the vehicle controller does vis-a-vis the work of the MSA. If there's any difference between the work, please highlight that difference for us, or the way you interrelate with the MSA.
Okay, MSA initially it was been used by the government before, but it has been abandoned for quite a number of years. There was no work there until 2014, when we have been instructed to go and collect all the boarded vehicles that have been boarded for auctions during Janneh's time.
When you say, did you say boarded or bonded?
No, I mean the vehicles that MAs and SOEs bought for it to be auctioned to the general public.
Bought.
No.
Purchased
For example,
or bought.
the ministries and department, that the Ministry of Finance will write to them to provide vehicles that are not roadworthy for them to be sold to the general public. Then there was a time we have been directed to go and collect all the vehicles that have been boarded across the nation by then the former president, and all those vehicles were parked at MSA.
Mr. Saidy, there's a word that you're pronouncing. For the life of me, I can't figure out what you're saying. Are you saying bought or bond?
No, I said to board vehicles, like if Minister of Finance wrote to the MDAs and said, okay, you want to do a public auctions. All the vehicles that have been parked for more than 2-3 years at a particular ministry, you bring them on board. Bring them on board,
okay.
Yeah, so that at least you provide us the inventory of all the vehicles that are a particular ministry and department and SOEs. Those vehicles were collected and parked at MSA. Over 200-300 vehicles were parked. That was the collection that we have.
Before you go on, my apologies for stopping you in your tracks. Can you explain to us what that process of onboarding entails? Is it a technical term, or you just mean to record it?
No. What I mean is, if Ministry of Finance wrote to the ministries and departments and said, okay, the government is intent to sell scrap vehicles and on-road used vehicles, the permanent secretaries or head of department will write back to the Ministry of Finance, providing them the inventory of vehicles that they have within their ministries and departments, for it to be bought for the Ministry of Finance to sell them to the public. That was my connection with the MSA. Those vehicles have been moved from where they were parked, and they were all being transported to MSA, Kutu. That's where all those vehicles were parked.
Okay, so what you're explaining as onboarding is that process of taking the vehicle from one place and parking them where they're supposed to be auctioned?
No, it's to bring them, to provide the inventory of on-road vehicles to Ministry of Finance for them to be sold.
So to make a record of what should be sold?
What should be sold.
That is the process of onboarding?
Yeah.
Okay. My apologies. You can proceed.
Good. Then those people have been parked at Kutu, about 200-300 of them, they are parked at Kutu. That was the time my office has a connection at MSA. Before government vehicle being provided at Kutu, then the former president was the one responsible for that MSA and his team.
Can you clarify there? You said the president.
Yeah, the former president
was responsible for MSA
at the time.
Please explain more. Why was that?
No, he was the one who was occupying. His vehicle had been parked there. The vehicle that he was using, those vehicles had been parked there, and then he has his own.
What vehicles are you talking about? State vehicles, government vehicles?
Government and his own vehicle. They are all parked at Kutu. Some.
So were those grounded vehicles, or were they roadworthy vehicles?
Some are roadworthy, some are grounded, some are not.
So please explain what you mean when you say he was the one in charge.
He was the one occupying MSA at the time with his team. Kanilai family people were the one occupying there with his team. They are the one in control of the MSA.
So it was not under the control of the government? It was
not control, no. It was
not the vehicle control?
No, not the vehicle control. The ones
not
that
anybody
I control,
in cabinet?
Not nobody in cabinet. The ones that I control were the only government vehicles that we have been boarded, and we packed them at MSA, about 200-300 of them, that we have been ready for popular auction.
So what, okay, actually we'll get there.
Okay.
I want to know, there was the relationship, your only relationship with MSA as the vehicle controller was to pack the vehicles that are to be onboarded.
Government vehicles.
Government vehicles that are to be onboarded.
Those have been identified by the Ministry of Department to Ministry of Finance. Those are the only vehicles that we collect and pack them there.
That was the only relationship you had with MSA?
Yes.
So you're telling us that from when you were appointed, August 2012, till
2017.
December of 2017.
No, December 2016.
16 rather.
Yeah.
December of 2016.
Yeah.
Your only role, your only interaction with the MSA is to transport vehicles that should be auctioned, that have been identified.
By the Ministry of Finance.
Yes, identified by the Ministry of Finance.
Only.
That's the only relationship you have.
Only relationship that I have.
So, in 2017 onwards, how did your, or rather 2016 onwards, how did your relationship with MSA evolve?
No, 2017. January 2017.
Yes.
Yes, I was then on the 25th of February. I was called by then the former Inspector General of Police, Yankuba Sonko, to meet at the mobile traffic canopy. And then when I went there, I met with some...
Okay, we don't need to go there yet.
I'm just, you said the relationship that I have.
With MSA?
With MSA. It starts from there. I don't just go to MSA without being directed to go there.
Okay.
Yeah. If you
So
want
that
to
was the first activity you had with MSA?
That was the first activity when we are assigned to invent a vehicle that we had been left by the former president. That was the time that I went to MSA.
Okay, then we'll get there. I will hold you there for a
Okay.
bit. We will get to that later.
Okay, all right.
So, just to be clear, the vehicle controller
Yeah.
has control over every single vehicle that is in the service of the government of the Gambia, correct?
Yeah, that's also there.
So that is in the entire civil service.
That GGL.
Does it extend to public service?
So, yeah.
Do you have control over the National Assembly's vehicles?
There were times we wrote to National Assembly, but after 2017 they said no, they should be exempted, and they are exempted. But there were times they were not being exempted.
So this exemption, as you call it, is there any other institution except the National Assembly? What about the judiciary and?
No, they are not exempted, and it's only two institutions that are exempted: the National Audit and National Assembly. Those are the only two.
So the judiciary is not exempted?
No, they are not exempted.
What about any state agencies?
No, they are not.
Okay, so perhaps we will talk another day about why the judiciary is not exempted, but that's a conversation for another day.
Yeah, because we only exempt pending if it is approved.
All right, so that means you are the focal point for coordination of vehicles in the public service.
In the
civil
public service, yeah.
So, is there, before I even ask another question, let me ask, riding along this point, is there a reason why there is a need for a vehicle controller? Can't every institution just manage their own vehicles? What's the essence of the vehicle controller?
No, the essence of the vehicle controller is all institutions are managing their vehicles, ministries and departments, they are managing their own vehicles, but the essence of the vehicle controller is when national events and institutional events are occurring, they write to the Office of the Secretary General requesting for vehicle support. That's the essence of the main vehicle controller. And then we provide driver services and we provide other services to the government, like these 54 ordinary sessions for National Assembly. All the vehicles that we have been used for, we are from the vehicle controller. These 54 ordinary sessions.
You just had to use us as your
example. I'll give you another example, because it shouldn't be exempted.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's a very successful meeting. Without our support, it may not be.
Indeed, we are grateful for that. Thank you so much.
That's one of our concerns.
Really?
Okay.
So apart from coordinating vehicles for special events like our 54th CPA meeting,
Yeah.
is there any other function that the vehicle controller
Yes.
does?
You see, the World Islamic League Conference, Ulama, I conduct that conference. And it was one of the most successful conferences that we ever had. And the OIC Summit.
Which conference are you talking about?
The World Islamic League, called Ulama Conference. My office conducted.
When you say my office conducted it, you mean your office mobilized the vehicles to be used at the conference?
We mobilized vehicles and it was used by the conference.
Okay.
From the MDAs and SOEs.
That's great.
Good. And then the 2024 OIC Summit, it was my office that conducted, and it was one of the most successful OIC summits that we ever had. It's because of the vehicle control. We provide the support and we are service providers to all the ministries and departments, including the ones that their people are not exempted. We provide support for them.
That's fine. What I want to understand, I guess, is because from what you've told the committee is the two functions that the vehicle controller has is mobilization of vehicles when needed by government.
By government.
I thought you were going to use the president's Meet the People's Store as
the
an example.
president meet the people's store is constitutional requirement.
No, I have no qualms with
And the
that.
president cannot go alone. We have to provide people for him to go with the security.
And you're there to make sure that it's...
We are there to make sure that
So
things are
it's such
done.
events that the vehicle controller becomes a player.
Yes, we are key players for all institutions.
Right. Apart from that, you also give, you said licenses. So I'm guessing you license both the vehicle and the driver.
Vehicle stickers and driver's license. or you provide clearance for vehicles that are going outside the country.
And you also provide clearance.
We provide clearance. You cannot go outside the country with government vehicle without being cleared. And before we provide, you have to write it, to request for it. And we have to know whether it's official or private.
That is unless you're part of the exempted institutions, as you mentioned.
No. Even though there are people that within the National Assembly, they cannot go out of Gambia without being cleared. Even if you are exempted by individual, but officially you cannot cross the country without being cleared. That's what Assembly wanted government.
Mr. Ediba, I can see, I know you might have some law background in you because you're trying to drag me into a conversation I don't want to have.
No, I mean,
we will not get to that. I disagree with you, but let's move on.
Okay.
What I would like to know is, apart from these three functions, are there other functions that you exemplify?
Like what?
That's what I'm asking.
No,
is there any other role that you
but
play?
I told you all the roles that I do.
You told me three, yes.
No, I told you so many roles.
Oh, please list them again. I only got three.
Okay. I said we are responsible to provide the current update of government vehicles, MDAs and SOAs that are directly to government. And every year we write to them to provide their update inventory, and then we file it and send it to Secretary General, so that let them know these are the vehicles that the government owns. That's part of our responsibility.
So that's one. You're responsible for all.
And I said we are responsible for the number of all government vehicles, newly purchased vehicles.
Yes, that's all part of recording.
Yes.
I don't want every single thing that is part of recording to be put as one of your functions. Yes, I've understood that.
Anyway.
You are the custodian of the record of all the entirety of the fleet of government vehicles. That is understood. The other one that I understood was that you mobilize vehicles when needed for events such as the National Assembly event you highlighted, the Meet the People's Tour and other such events.
That's true.
Proceed from there. What else?
Well, those are my primary functions.
So those two functions are your primary functions?
They are all part of my functions.
Yes, those only two functions are part of your...
But I said another function is that you cannot go outside Gambia without providing us, without our clearance.
Yes, to be fair, you did mention that. Yes, that's the third one.
Part of it.
Mm-hmm. So, okay, three things that the vehicle controller does.
Yes.
I just want to understand what you do.
We go on patrol to make sure that unauthorized use are not being used by government vehicles. You see some people, they put firewood, they put a lot of things on government.
See, this is what I want you to bring up. I want you to bring up all of these.
They are all our functions. We are trying to keep the government vehicles from being damaged by or no cost to people unnecessarily. They are all part of our functions.
So now you've added one more to it. Can you add another one to it?
We investigate accidents related to government vehicles reported to our office.
Okay. All right. That's fine. So because you are responsible for the entire machinery of government vehicles and you do surveillance on them and whatnot, and I'm sure you have some sort of guide that is a policy to the standard that vehicles should be maintained.
That's true.
You do have that. Is there a policy that would govern the work of the vehicle controller vis-a-vis all the other units in different other departments?
No, we only collaborate with them.
So how do you collaborate with them? Is there a working document that guides that collaboration?
No. What we collaborate with them is when we have functions, we write to them to provide. Like
Say that again?
When there are functions that are subjected for my office to write to them to provide vehicle needed from the MDAs and SOEs.
So my question is, what advises your operations? For example, my understanding of the ministries is that they work independently from each other, except for the fact that you are the focal point to coordinate all government vehicles.
Right.
Is there some sort of working document that spells out how you are supposed to approach another institution? For example, you want vehicles from Ministry of Finance. Is there a document that explains how you should go about doing that? Is there also a document, does that document also explain this is how they should keep, this is the standard in which they should keep their vehicles. There should be a fire extinguisher. The driver should be such and such of a qualification. Is there such a document? Do you do advisory?
No, we do. We do go around to the ministries, and we do go around patrols, and when we see vehicles that are not roadworthy, we inform the institutions that we come across with your vehicle in this nature, and then we expect that you should do better to put it a little bit better than the condition that the vehicle is.
And how do you communicate that?
So we communicate to them by writing.
So you write to institutions?
Some of the institutions.
Okay. So, you mentioned that you also monitor the use of government vehicles, how they are used. How does your unit do this?
No, we go on patrol sometimes. When we are less busy in the office, then I assign my team to go around and interact with the vehicle users along Coastal Road towards Bekamayan. Because
so it's like an ordinary checkpoint?
Ordinary, no, not checkpoint, just a routine patrol. When they come across with a vehicle that is not conversant with the way that the person is using it, we stop the person and we take the pictures, and then we do some.
Let me understand, Mr. Saidy. Do you go into the traffic to look for these vehicles?
No,
or do you go to the respective?
No, we just go on patrol. You know, patrol has no destination. From Banjul here, you go to Denton Bridge, you ride towards Senegambia and towards the places that normally government vehicles are abused.
So there's a place that normally government vehicles are abused?
During the weekend. When you go around Coastal Road and around towards Salaji and other places, you see government vehicles being carried, some other things that are prohibited.
Okay, so you work overtime even on the weekends?
No, most of the time is during the week.
I don't understand. During the week?
Yes.
Do you work after 4 or something?
No, we work after 4.
You work after 4?
Yeah.
Because my issue is the government vehicles, they report to work, of course, right? Yeah. They report to their respective.
You can report to work and you allow your driver to go out and do certain things for you.
Yes,
while you are in the office.
So where you anticipate the driver in traffic not to go to. My question is the inspections. Are they done by the vehicle controller going to these respective ministries, or is the vehicle controller just going in traffic to hoping to see government vehicles driving around?
You see, what I want you to understand is, when we are less busy in office, I assign my team to go around to inspect vehicles that are being abused on the road. You go to Gimpex, you pass sometimes, you see a government vehicle, they are trying to load cement in, we intercept them. What are you doing? You want to put cement in our government vehicle? Sometimes maybe 2-3 bags is reasonable, but beyond 20-25 bags, those are the things that sometimes we go around and check. You see, most of the people, they put some woods on top of a Pajero or whatever. And, you know, those are abuse of government vehicles. Sometimes you go around and check. It's part of our responsibility.
Okay, and then when you find these things out, you write to them.
You write to the other institution. Okay. Not quite wrong. One of the.
So even if it is the Secretary General pickup who is carrying 100 bags of cement, you will still tell him that. You will still write to him.
Yes, we don't have boundaries.
You have no boundaries.
No. We intercept the driver and we talk to him.
Okay. You are a very powerful individual.
Yeah, control vehicles.
You can stop the president's envoy if it is.
No. President envoy.
You cannot stop that.
No, that's why you cannot stop. I am part of the envoy, then I cannot stop myself.
No problem. That one is the bound.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, it is good work. I would like you to enlighten the committee. You've been in this position from 2012.
2012.
I'm sure you must have done routine inventories. As you have explained, you keep a record of all the entirety of the fleet of government vehicles.
Yeah.
You do have a master inventory, do you?
Yes, we have updated of 2024.
Was this something that was your initiative or you found it there?
No, I found it there.
So When you started, there was already a database of all the vehicles.
No, I did not find any database. I prepare my own database.
I thought you said you found it there.
No, I found it there. But the database that I provide is different.
So what did you find there? Please explain to the committee what you found.
What I found there was the right to the ministries. They provide with the update inventory, and they file it.
So my question is
But
whether there is a master file, master inventory rather, a master inventory that now incorporates all the submissions from all the institutions.
That's what I'm telling you. I said I have 24 updated inventory, ministries and SUAs that are directly under government. But 2025, still some are bringing it.
Okay, let's stick to the 2024 one.
Yeah.
What form do you have it in? Do you have it in their separate forms, the way you receive them, or did you compile them all into one master inventory?
In February, we normally write to all the ministries and departments.
Mr. Saidy, I don't think we're understanding each other.
We write to them to provide us an update inventory.
Okay.
Then they provide us the inventory that they have, and we update it in the system.
Okay, I heard you. You said you write to
them.
To them and they send,
And said, okay,
and then you
give me
update
your-
the system.
Good.
How do you update the system? That's what I wanted to know. Is there, okay, go on.
When I write to you as the PS Finance,
Yes.
and said, I want to know the number of vehicles that you have, 2025, you provide me the report, you input it
You input it to what?
in our database.
What are you referring to as a database? Is it
The one that
your
I have-
records office?
The record, the one that I have in my office.
So you then that
At the-
becomes your master file.
Yeah, at the end of all the submissions, you tabulate it and we submit it to the record.
Great.
Yes.
So is it like you have your own document on your laptop that you now input all this information to? That's what you're saying?
The office computer.
Your office computer?
Yes.
Is it like a software or is it just Microsoft Word or?
No, it's software.
It's a software.
Microsoft Word.
Okay, it's a software which is Microsoft Word. Seems like we're going to be here for a while today. That's fine. So then it means the answer to my question is yes.
Yes.
You in fact do have an inventory, a master file.
Yes.
And one was there before. When you just came into office, you found one as well.
I found one as well, I believe.
You believe? Can you recall?
It's about 2012 to date. I mean, what I know for sure, I have my own.
Okay, so these records, how do you keep them?
I keep them in the system, and the one.
They are soft copies, they are no hard copies.
No, they are soft copies.
They are no hard copies.
They are soft copies. Hard copies we send it to record for it to be kept in the file.
Okay, so there's a specific file.
Yeah, it should be at OP.
Does your office have a specific file?
Yeah, we have a special file.
You have a special file?
Yeah.
And what is recorded in that file?
We call vehicle file.
You call it the vehicle file?
Yeah, government vehicle file.
So ordinarily, to a layman like myself, I would believe that the vehicle file has like a record of all the vehicles. Your master record.
Yeah, belong to
It will
government.
be in there, right?
Belong to government.
Belonging to government.
Yeah.
Yes? It will have a record of all of them, identifying them by SASHI number and
The color.
their color, their number plate, all those descriptions are there.
Yes.
And that file is a file that emanates from your office.
Yes.
Okay. So your office has its own reference numbers and you manage,
No, we don't
manage documents.
No, we don't have my own reference. We take reference from the main record.
Okay. That file, how long does that file stem back?
Come again.
When was that file opened?
When I came,
So you opened that file?
Yeah.
It was your initiative?
it was my initiative.
Before you arrived in 2012, there was no file?
No, the file that I made there is the same file that I continue to work on.
But you just said that it is your initiative.
I mean the computer one, but the files, the hard files are there. That when you take a vehicle number plate, the form that you fill, you file it there. The other institution, they have their own file in their institution. like the Ministry of Finance.
No, let's talk about your file.
Yes, my file is
Your file
the
is-
hard document that they provide from the ministries and.
So what you see the vehicle file?
Yeah.
Describe the vehicle file for us. What else is in that file?
The vehicle file comprises from OP to the last ministry. That's the digital economy. We have the file with us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They provide us yearly report, inventory, and then we put it in the system, in our computer. And we have the hard copy.
So how many files are they?
From OP to, it could be 21 ministries, including OP and OPB, 24 files.
24 files.
Yeah.
The vehicle file comprises of 24 files.
Yeah, OP and OPB and all the ministries.
Are we understanding each other well, Mr. Saidy?
Yeah.
Because I can genuinely say I'm now lost. I'm confused.
No, you're not.
I'm not.
You want to know?
Please,
the
I need you to
file.
find me.
In
I'm
every,
lost.
in every ministry,
Yes.
we open a file.
So,
All their vehicles, when they are invented, you put in their file.
so let's stop there for a second. So you have, let me give you three ministries: Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Justice, and Ministry of Health.
All the ministries.
Yes, give me a second. So you have a file
Yeah.
that is specially for Ministry of Justice.
Yeah.
All the vehicles that are in control of Ministry of Justice are in that file.
Yes.
That is a different file to the vehicle file.
It's the same file.
So there is a file within a file. There are files within the vehicle file.
No, I think you don't understand what I mean.
You said,
In every ministry,
yes.
we have their own file.
You say, Riva,
Can we help you? Probably yes, but you can.
Yes, yes. I think maybe Saidy and the council, they're not understanding all that. From my own understanding, you are saying that every ministry, from the OP all the way down, they have a separate file that they keep their vehicles that they have.
In their ministry.
Yes.
But and we also have our own file.
Yes.
At my own office.
Yes.
Yes.
So each ministry, do they have their own file in your office, or you put one big file that have everybody?
No. I cannot put all the file in one file.
Okay.
I have separate files for
Separate
each
files.
ministry.
Exactly. So which means at the level of the ministry, they have their own file, but at your level also, you
I
have
have
their
my
own
own
file.
file, yeah.
I think that's it. So they have multiple files actually.
So it's one file or multiple files?
It's multiple files.
In sitting in your office,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So you mentioned 21 to be specific.
21 ministries, yes. Including OP and Office of the Vice Chancellor.
Forget about ministries. I want the files.
Yeah.
I know the files correspond to the ministries, I understand, but let's focus on the files. There are 21 files. Is there an extra file that incorporates all these 21, or there are just 21 files?
No, there are just 21 files.
So if you receive correspondence from MOJ
and put it
regarding vehicles,
number and
you
put
put
it
it to MOJ's file,
Yes.
which is separate from Ministry of Finance's file, which would have a separate file.
Separate file.
Right. So that's for every ministry,
Every
department, and agency.
No, only for every ministry.
Only for
The
ministries.
ministries cover their department.
Okay, so
Cover their
so for
department.
example, NAWEC would be under.
No, NAWEC are not part of it. NAWEC are SOEs. They are state-owned enterprises.
Yes.
Those ones, I mean central government, GG, the one they have in GG.
So you don't oversee vehicles from NAWEC and all
No,
those.
we don't oversee. We only write to them when we need their services.
What kind of services? Vehicle
Like-
services
like-
or?
No.
or light?
Like
Cash
when,
power?
no, like when, like when there are state functions, and we have to provide at least not minimum of 50 vehicles above. We have to write everybody to come on board.
Yes, but those vehicles, are they under your control? When you write to them, do they have an option
They are government state
to
enterprises.
say, yes, that's my question.
Yes. But their inventory, we are not in control. We are only in control of central government, that's easy.
So when you write to them that you need such and such a vehicle, is it mandatory on them to provide the vehicle? Can they say no?
No, they cannot say. It's a government decision. Government is government. Why should they say no when it's government needed?
Yes, okay, so this is what I'm struggling with currently.
Yeah.
You exercise authority over vehicles of even SOEs when you need them.
Yeah.
but they are not under your purview.
No, they are
You
not.
need to reconcile that for me.
They are not under my purview, but they are government owned.
So because they are government owned, aren't you the government vehicle controller? Aren't you supposed to ensure that every single document that, as you put it, is government owned is in your archives?
No, I'm only in charge of record of only central government, that's GD. SOEs, they have their own control. But
They have their own controller.
yeah.
The individual ones, or is there one person that you?
No, maybe the institution will identify somebody to be in charge of their fleet.
They're okay.
Yeah.
Like their most senior driver.
Yeah, maybe that, or maybe somebody is appointed for that capacity.
Okay. I've understood your point. I'm just struggling to reconcile that your authority is two-dimensional. Although you're saying that your authority stems towards all vehicles owned by government, central government.
Central government. Yeah.
Correct? Yet it does not extend to SOEs that are branches of central government.
No.
That's what I'm struggling to.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
So I should remain with my struggle. You don't want to enlighten us.
No, but I think it's very easy for you to understand what I mean. When I say central government, it's GD. SOEs are state-owned enterprises.
So let me ask a question.
Yeah,
If the number plate of the car is not GG,
yeah.
you don't have a concern.
No, it's a contract.
Are there number plates that are BJL, but they are still government-owned vehicles?
Yeah, they are,
And they are under your purview?
they are contract.
Yes, so that's what I need to understand. What about NAWEC?
No, NAVIC, this is what I said. NAVIC is government, but I'm not in control of their vehicles. I only liaise with them pending if they are official functions. I write with them and they provide.
So
When it's to control 100%, I control 100% the one that are in my record.
what do you mean by control 100%?
The ones that are under my preview every day, those are the government owned. These are GDs, government. And the others are SOEs that are not directly under my my inventory.
So, to put it simply, you don't, if you find NAWEC's vehicle carrying 100 bags of charcoal,
I will intercept. It's part
Mr.
of my
Saidy,
solution.
But you just said that they are not part.
No. Part in the sense that I'm not in control of their inventory, but overall, I'm overall control.
So whose inventory are you in control of? Perhaps we are misunderstanding each other.
It's GG.
Okay, so Ministry of Justice is GG.
There were 10 National Assembly they provide, but when they are exempted, we don't request for
Okay,
them.
Ministry of Justice is GG, correct?
Yes.
You exercise control over
Their inventory.
their inventory.
Yes.
What does that control entail?
It's to make sure that everything is in record. You know what they have.
Okay, this, the recording part of it that you're referring to.
Yeah, it's
So for NAWEC, you don't record
No,
their
we don't
vehicles.
No.
But anywhere you see them carrying more than.
We know they are NAVIC.
Sorry?
I said we know it's NAVIC.
You know it's
They
NAWEC.
only have level on the.
Yes, but anytime you see NAWEC carrying 20 bags of cement,
I will intercept.
You
I said,
intercept.
why are you doing this?
they are not under your purview, but you still
I
intercept.
will, because as far as government is concerned and we have something to do with them, then we have to control them.
So when, I want us to shift a bit, but still on this point. When vehicles are brought into the country,
Yes.
are they brought to you as the vehicle controller before for documentation after the prerequisites of
Which vehicle?
GRA government vehicles?
No, government vehicles are normally purchased by institution. After purchasing them, they provide to my office and we provide them number plate.
So before they can go on the road, you have to provide them number plates.
Because we have their numbering.
So who did NAWEC's numbering?
No, it's for themselves. We don't know.
They issued themselves number plates.
No, yes, issue themselves their number plate.
You mean they applied through the normal channels?
I believe so.
We need clarity on this. You are the government vehicle controller. So let me ask you a question. No, hold on. Aside from yourself, who else gives licenses to vehicles?
Big license. You know, we have two categories of license. We have government OSDG filling license and we have payment license. Now they go and pay.
All right. Let's take it from there.
Yeah.
Let's take it from there. You said you have government,
vehicles.
which are the term
OSGG, on the service of the government.
OSGG,
GG.
DG,
Yes.
GG.
GG, on the service of the government.
Okay.
Yeah, we provide stickers. It's free of charge. Because
Okay.
central government. But SOEs that are profitable institutions, they go and pay to the DRA and then they provide their services.
So, if it's a government vehicle that is not from a profitable,
SOE.
as you put it, yes, a profitable institution,
They have to go and pay.
they have to go and pay.
Yeah.
But if it's from an ordinary government institution,
We
you give them an OSGG
Yeah. Sticker.
sticker. What about institutions like Pura? Are those,
No, they are profitable. They pay. They are paid.
they are paid?
Yeah.
Sorry, they're paying, they're going through the normal channels,
They go for no
just like I would do,
Yeah.
in MDiba.
Yeah.
Just like I would do for my car, that's the same way Pura does.
If it is your own car,
Yes.
you have to go and pay.
I know, I paid.
Even me, I pay. I also have.
That's good. It's good to hear.
Okay.
Now, the Pura pays just like you and I paid.
Yes, for I pay and you as I pay.
And what about Jibos?
Givers, no, Givers, they don't pay because they are not profitable organization.
They're not a profitable organization.
SOE, no.
I see. So institutions like GRA, they also pay.
They also pay.
They pay.
They should pay.
So you don't have an inventory of those.
No, I don't have any.
All right. So once vehicles that you dub as government vehicles are purchased,
Yeah, because
they will now come to you for license.
the Department of State requires for every year for the assurance of vehicle stickers for 20.
Say that again?
Department secretaries and head of the government institutions, they will write to my office, provide them the inventory and will provide them these stickers,
Okay.
including the driver's license renewal.
Including?
Driver's license renewal every year.
Okay. And this information would go into the respective files of each ministry.
Yes.
All right. Apart from those 21 files, what other files do you have in your?
Only OP and OPV. OP and OPV. Office of the President or Office of the Vice President.
Okay. So 21 plus those two, making it 23.
23.
There's no other file that
No.
you interact with.
No.
So when you go on the site visits and you find that a vehicle is wanting, there are reports, there are assessments, those all go to the individual respective ministry's file.
What do you mean?
You go to Tabokoto at this minute, you find Ministry of Finance have a pickup that is carrying 20 men from my village, Farafene, or 50 men from my village.
Yeah.
Do you then tell them to stop, and that whatever that report you put it in their file, or how does it work?
No, the person found driving that particular vehicle at the time will be the one subjected for query.
For training?
For query, to query the
For
driver.
query,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
How so?
By writing to the head of the institution
And that letter would then be, where would that letter go? Will it go to a correspondence file, or will it go to one of those 21 files?
no, it goes to the permanent secretary or the head of the institution concerned.
So where do you document it?
No, we file it in our daily files, like our outgoing correspondence files.
So you have a correspondence file?
Yeah.
So apart from the 21 files, and the two you mentioned.
We have admin file, in file and outgoing file.
So that's my question. How many other files do you have apart from
No,
these
we have,
vehicle files?
we have in and out files.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go on.
No, we have in and out files. Corresponded from here to Secretary General.
Yes.
And it's related to my file.
So you have internal
file it.
correspondence and outside
Let me
correspondence.
give you one example.
Please do.
Good. Like this 54 administration that you just concluded, they wrote to the Secretary General, and it was military to be to provide.
I hope we did not do anything to you.
No. I'm just giving so that you understand easily.
The way you are using our explanation, our institution as an example? I hope we are safe.
No, you are safe.
Okay, thank you.
They wrote to Office of the Secretary General. They wrote to Secretary General, and it was military to me to act on it. That's corresponding from Secretary General to my office.
So then that there is a
That's
file.
In file. The out file is when you write to the institution in regards to the request. Like when we have that type of request, we also write to the institution for them to provide based on what is been made to me.
Okay, so now,
That's in and out.
since you have made us stop at this example of the National Assembly event just passed.
Yeah, because it's very successful event.
Very
Then
successful.
I take the example.
Yes, and you are part of the players of its success.
Yeah, to be honest.
Again, for the second time, we are grateful.
Okay.
Yes, I hope we can put that to bed now.
Unless the more we are going, the more
examples needed.
I want you to understand.
Yes, and I can only understand with the National Assembly example. Anyway, so let me ask.
Okay.
You see the letter that the National Assembly would have sent you to ask for vehicles.
Yeah.
If you want to find that letter again,
Yeah.
where will you find it?
I have my copy in my office, and
So let's say-
the other master copies is in.
If I want a copy, where do I go?
You go to our mail record, or you come to me.
So if I come to you,
Yeah.
which file will it be in?
It will be 349 file.
Sorry,
349.
that is another file.
That's OP file 349.
It is
But
not-
my 349. But my own file is I put them in file in one bunch, one correspondence.
Okay, so your file is your personal file. It's not an office file.
It's an office file.
It's an office file.
Yeah,
It's an office correspondence file.
This is why it was militated to me, and when I act on it, I just file it.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's an office correspondence file.
Office correspondence file.
All right. You mentioned earlier that once all these submissions are made, you put it in the respective folder for the respective ministry. But you said you will also input it in your system.
Yeah.
Now that copy in your system,
Yeah.
you said it was a software.
Software.
It's a special software. Or is it, sorry, you said it was a software, but it was Microsoft Word.
Yes.
Is it Microsoft Word or is it a government database? Let me not say software. Is it?
Not government database.
It's not a government
My
database.
office database.
It's just office.
My office database is.
You know how I know you are BBC, born before computer, because the phrases, I know I'm right.
Yeah.
The phrases you're using, do you speak Mandinka?
100%.
You don't fight on me.
You're my window.
That's my problem. You don't fight on damn into that's my problem.
You mean you don't know the job?
Ah, okay.
You don't need to kite on you.
No, saying Namuru Agale counter.
You know Microsoft.
Namuru Agale counter. Let's go back.
This is Microsoft.
Yes.
Yeah. And
So it doesn't have to be personal. I think we concentrate more on the substance, please.
Oh, definitely. We will stick to the substance.
no, anyway.
All right. So, you in your computer, there's a master file,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Is that master file kept in a government database, or is it in just any document, Word document in your computer?
You see, the computer that I have in my office, that's where I put all the object inventory of all the files that we are talking about, from OP, OPV to the last ministry. I have it in my computer.
Okay, which software in your computer is it?
What do you mean by software? Microsoft.
So it's Microsoft Word.
Yeah, not Excel, but Microsoft.
Microsoft Word. Fine, that was my question. So my question was trying to find out whether that inventory can be accessed elsewhere. You know, if you had put it in a government database,
you cannot.
yes, allow me to. If you put it in a government database, your superiors perhaps can have access to it. They don't need to write to you for you to now print. You know what I mean? But you have made it clear that it is in your computer, stored as one of your documents, right? Is there a hard copy of that in your records?
Yes, I have the hard copy.
Where is the hard copy?
It should be in the office.
Which file?
Vehicle file.
So now we got to get back to that vehicle file. You know, the vehicle file, with the aid of the honorable member, you you had explained that there are 21 files.
Yes.
So which one is that inventory in? That master inventory?
You see, I told you, in every year, we update an inventory. We print.
Can you understand me?
Can you get close to the mic, Mr. Saidy, please? Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I said to you that in every year, we update an inventory. After updating the inventory, we have a file. That's the inventory file. And then the order will remain in the computer, saved in the computer.
Yes. You will save it
Yes,
in the computer.
yes.
But the hard copy is what I'm interested in.
That's what I'm telling you. The hard copies are in the office.
In which file? In all the or every single file of the of every ministry?
You see what I wanted to understand. In
Please.
every update of inventory from the Minister of Justice, when they provide me the hard copy, when after storing it to the computer, we put it in the Minister of Justice file.
Okay. Now, this whole exercise is for me to understand, right? Indulge me here. You said you compile them and you do a master list. Is that true or not?
It's true.
You do a master list,
Yes.
and that master list will contain a list of vehicles owned by government. Period. Like from every single institution. Correct?
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
So it's one document.
One document.
One document that contains every single vehicle. Correct?
Yes.
Now that document, from your explanation, you're saying you update the file, but the file's name is vehicles MOJ. Why would I update that file with an inventory that captures the entire government fleet of vehicles? Or are you saying that there's a separate file in which that master inventory goes into?
You see, what I want you to understand is very simple. In each ministry, you have their file in my computer. Likewise, the hard copy. If you provide your inventory,
Okay.
let me provide your object inventory. We input it in the system, and then the hard copy that you provide, we file it.
That is understood.
Yes.
Now my question is,
Yes.
the one you have inputted in the system,
Yes.
you are inputting it in one document, right?
Yes.
So if Ministry of Justice updates you,
I put it in the Ministry of Justice.
yeah, let me come.
Yes.
Ministry of Justice writes to you
Yes.
on the 1st of August, they have updated you with 3 vehicles. That document, you will take it, you will input those new vehicles that they have updated you with on your system. Let me land. If I say anything that is not the case, stop me and tell me no, that is wrong, okay? Let me explain to you my understanding. Once you receive that document from Ministry of Justice, updating you of 3 new vehicles, you put the vehicles, you input that information of the 3 new vehicles into your master system on your computer, correct?
Yes.
The document, the physical document from MOJ, you will take that document and put it in a file that is vehicles for MOJ, that is sitting with you, correct?
Yes.
That is the 1st of August. 2nd of August, Ministry of Finance write to you. They are updating you with 5 vehicles. You will follow the same procedure, correct?
Yes.
You will take those 5 vehicles, input their information into your master system in your computer, and then you file their file, not in the Ministry of Justice one, but their own file, which is sitting with you. Their own vehicle file, correct?
Yes.
And so on and so forth for each ministry. For each ministry, you're doing 2 things.
Yes.
The accountants will call it double entry. You're entering that information in that ministry's record, but you're also entering that information in another record,
Yes.
which is, for now, is your digital record, correct?
Yes.
Now, forget about the other records. Let's focus on your digital record.
Yes.
Is that digital record available in hard print?
In hard print?
Yes.
No, only if I go and print it.
This is the question from the beginning. This is what we have been stuck on. You mentioned several times that yes, there's a hard copy.
No, hard copies that are provided. For
I
example,
understand. Let's not go back there.
No, we have to go back.
Okay. If you mess up my understanding, we will stick here.
No, you know, it's simple. What I told you,
As you wish.
in every year, in every January, February, we have to write to all the MDAs and SOEs that are directly, agencies that are directly governed, for them to provide us an inventory. They provide us the hard copy, and we input it in the computer. And the hard copy that they provide, we just put it in their vehicle file, labeled as, for example, Minister of Justice.
That is understood.
Yeah.
So, if I want information on Ministry of Justice, I come to your file, Ministry of Justice file at your unit.
Yes, but
If I want,
yes, I saw that at a point in time when you write to them to provide their inventories, there are still ministries that they do not provide.
no, that one is not my concern for now.
Right.
My
But
concern is
we have all the documents related to vehicles inventory from all the ministries and departments.
okay.
Yeah.
Again, I want to take this point home. The point is, if I want information on Ministry of Justice vehicles, you have it.
We have it.
You have a file that is special to that.
Yes.
If I want information on finance, you have another file, a separate file that can give me
That's
information.
Minister of Finance, yes.
If I want one for environment, the same thing.
Same thing.
But if I want a one-stop shop
Yes.
for all this information,
Yes.
do you have a file for that? You said no. You have your soft copy, which has never been printed, correct?
No.
Okay, so now I've taken your point that the file that you call vehicle file is not one file, it's several
It's
files.
separate file, yes.
And those files are themed per ministry,
Yeah, that's true.
yes?
Yes.
Okay. So, just to put a pin on this point, would you say that your office has a good understanding or a fair picture of all the vehicles government owns?
Yeah,
You do?
we do, yeah.
Okay. Just a few more questions before I ask for guidance from the committee. I wish to understand, when you say government vehicles, you had specified that those are vehicles that were owned by, that are owned by the government in actual service.
In actual fact.
And they can be several number plates. They can be GG, they can be WCR, and they can be BJL, correct? The number plate doesn't matter.
The number plate matters.
It matters, okay. Explain.
OP is 0001 to the last user, and there are state enterprises that use BJL, like agencies. They use BJL. What central government is GG all along.
So there's no vehicle from central government that does not bear either GG or the abbreviation of the relevant institution.
No, unless the security institutions, maybe security institutions, they use BJL like fire service, SIS.
Are those part of under your purview?
They are all government vehicles.
So they are under your purview?
They are under my purview.
They are under your control, your full control as you are.
They are not under my control 100% because they are security agencies, but we write to them to provide the inventories at a time.
So that would include NAWEC, correct?
No. Nothing is SOE.
Okay. I will leave that point for you.
Okay.
I'll leave that point. We'll deal with that point. Perhaps the NAMS can deal with that point. Honorable Chair, I would like to seek your guidance before I move on to an issue that will prolong this testimony. We have gotten a fair understanding of what the work of the vehicle controller entails. We have gotten his submissions. I will take advice. I'll take you from the chair.
Very well, very well. Yeah, I think what we will do is we've resolved as a committee. Since we received the submission of Mr. Saidy, we've been going through them. What the committee decided to do now, we will have to adjourn for today, and then we will bring Mr. Saidy again for his to continue on his testimony on other issues, just like you've said. So the committee wouldn't proceed for today. We will have to bring him back on maybe Friday, if that is possible. So tomorrow we will have another witness for the new witness for his testimony. But for today we will adjourn. Yeah.
So, Honorable Chair, if I could suggest that we bring the witness on Wednesday of next week.
Next Wednesday, that will be.
So that it can be put to.
Friday is not suitable. If Friday is not scheduled for anyone, we can.
We could see possibilities of Friday being utilized for a different witness, but we can sort that out in house. We are suggesting that the witness comes on Wednesday.
All right.
If that is convenient
That's
to the
okay.
committee.
That's okay. That's fine.
Yes, perhaps if I can just get one more piece of information from Mr. Saidy before he leaves. Mr. Saidy, please explain to us what is the difference between how you treat government vehicles and how you treat vehicles purchased by the former president. Please just give us a genesis of how you treat those two categories of vehicles and how you would even distinguish between this being a purchase that is a purchase for the government or this being a purchase that is a purchase for the former president.
You know, to be honest, it will be very difficult for me to differentiate the ones Janneh bought as his own, because Janneh will bring number of vehicles at the presidency and without involving my office. I can only involve absolutely if things are put to my attention. Like if they want to register a vehicle, they will call my attention, the commander will call my attention and say, we have a vehicle to be documented. Then, the way that they want the vehicles to be documented, that's the way that I do it and give them the copies of the document.
Can you say that again? The way that they want you to document, can you explain that?
For example, I'll give you one example. There are vehicles that have been bought by government. There was a vehicle that was bought by government and it was assigned to individual for them to use. Then when I'm directed to document that vehicle, give them a transfer of ownership, we write to the police and documented and transfer the ownership to that particular person, based on the instructions given at the time.
So are you saying that the Office of the Vehicle Controller does transfer of ownership?
Yes, being directed by the former president, like the one Dawda Sar was all along claiming.
But you mentioned here that it is the ministries and ministries.
You said, let me distinguish the government owned and Janneh's own.
Yes.
I'm telling you, Janneh's own, I am not able to distinguish them because they have not put to my attention. But the government owned, I am in my control. Government will purchase a vehicle and Janneh will hand over it to somebody else. And it's government purchase.
But once it's purchased, it comes to you for licensing.
Yes, we
So
provide license and we provide number plate and everything. But at
So-
the end, they will say, okay, give that particular vehicle to Mr. X.
But it's still government vehicle,
It's
correct?
still government. It's still government. It's purchased by government. Anything
Exactly.
purchased by government is government owned. But if you assign it outside government, still it's government owned.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Like if I give you this bottle of water, and it's government water, I'm giving you government water. As soon as I want to take it from you, I take it from you because I feel it's government. It's not be given to you as the party feel it.
Okay.
Then it is difficult to differentiate what Janneh own and what state own. Like when I was signed in 2017 February, there were 33 people that was being bought by the state.
Okay, when you say, you've made it clear that
Yes.
even if it's given away, it is still government.
It's still government.
So why are you saying that it is difficult to distinguish? Let's make it easy.
I'm just giving you an
Okay,
example.
go on.
The ones that Janneh own, it will be difficult to determine whether he owns them or
Did you
not.
record any vehicles that Janneh owned?
I never record any vehicle Janneh owned.
Then,
I was not in charge of these vehicles. But I'm telling you that there are vehicles that are bought purchased by government and still Janneh use and give them to other people.
but they are still government vehicles
They are still
for all
government.
intents and purposes.
Yeah.
Yes. So the question was how to distinguish between the two.
So the ones that I distinguish, the ones that I know, are the ones that pass through my hand. And the ones that are never to pass through my hand, I may not know.
So how will it pass through your hand, as you say?
Like if you like government purchase, it passed through me and for numbering and documentation. But in turn, he will come and say, okay, give this particular vehicle.
Yes, but that one is not a concern. That is not your concern, with all due respect. That is with the management of the vehicles. My concern, especially with my question, is once you have documented it, you have put it in the inventory of the government as a government vehicle.
Yeah.
No matter where it has been taken to, it is still in your inventory as a government vehicle.
Yeah.
So that's the point I want you to help me with. Is it that every single vehicle that is brought to you at State House, you document? Or are you told this one don't document, this one don't document? Who approaches you?
What I want you to understand is that, at the presidency, at the time, you have the state guard and you have my office. My office is responsible only for the government vehicles. At the time, the state guard are the one responsible for Janneh's own vehicles, his own vehicles, and the vehicle that he brought in to the State House. There are people that are responsible for that.
When you say the vehicle that he brought in State House, you mean his convoy?
No. You said the vehicle that are purchased and brought to OP and to State House.
Yes.
Whether they are government owned or they are Janneh's own.
Yes.
I said there are vehicles that are being bought by government and still Janneh put it to his own.
So you never recorded them?
How can I record them when it's not put to me?
Okay. So
It should be put to me and I put inventory and I put in the record. But if it's not put to me,
So
I'll see it and how other people see it.
that's fine, and that's why I asked, how does it come to you? Who comes to you? Because how would you then know that it is government vehicle? They are government vehicles if they have not brought it to you for documenting.
You see, what I want you to understand is,
Please.
the last November 2016, 33 pickups were brought to OP, Office of the President, from TK Motors. 33 pickups. And those 33 pickups were leveled from APRC 1 to 33. That was in November 2016. 33 pickups. They were all leveled from APRC 1 to 33. The governors were invited to come to the State House and these vehicles have been distributed to regional governments.
But let me ask you a question now.
Yeah.
Those 33 vehicles,
Yeah.
are they government vehicles or not?
They were not, at the time, I may not know it's government. But when I was assigned to go and verify, when the TK Motors came to the Secretary General and the then Minister of Finance, claiming the ownership of those vehicles, that they have been supplied to the government, then that was the time I was assigned to verify. Then during the verification, that was the time that I know these vehicles have been purchased by government.
So so the documents that the witness is referring to is VC3. I'm not sure whether the NAMs have that. However, the inventory you're talking about is an inventory that you made.
But the 30 pickups,
Yes.
it's not the inventory that I made. I was assigned to verify, to go and verify these 33 pickups. Then I consulted the supplier, that's TK Motors, at the time. They provide me the invoice, and then they provide me delivery note and the invoice.
Yes. So previously,
that was in February.
Yes.
The vehicle were brought in November.
November 2016, yes.
2016. Good. And then I was assigned to verify in February 2017.
Very well.
And during the exercise, all the tentative pickups, we have been supplied to government. We have been supplied to government. But at the end of the day, it was being labeled APRC 1 to 33. That shows that the ownership was not cleared at the time. But during when he left, the ownership was cleared.
So that goes back to my question. Who
Yeah.
approaches you to register government vehicles? Is it your superior, the Secretary General at the time, or now the head of civil service and secretary to cabinet?
You see,
Is that the person? Listen to the question, Mr. Saidy, before you answer. Is that the person that brings this document, these issues to your notice for you to license them, or do you get communication directly from ministries? For example, does the Solicitor General of the MOJ write to you directly, or they write to SG and then SG will mail it to you?
No, when they purchase a new vehicle, we already have the inventory. As soon as they purchase a new vehicle, they write to us and said they have purchased a new vehicle. They want it to be numbered. We give them their numbering.
Who will write to you, the ministries?
No, the permanent secretary or the Solicitor General.
They will write to who? To who?
They will write to the office. They will write to the office of the controller.
Directly, not to the office of the Secretary General.
Sometimes they write to Secretary General. Sometimes they write to me directly, requesting for the number of that particular purchase vehicle. It comes with all the supporting documents.
Okay.
Where they purchase it, the delivery note. That's where we also take the form and fill, provide them their numbering, their last numbering to the new numbering. And we submit it to them for them to go to the GRA and pay, and go to the number plate and then collect their number plate. And we file it.
And this was not done?
For the charity pickup?
Yes.
No.
At no time?
At no time.
Okay. And when correspondences are sent to you directly, it will pass through the office of the Secretary General?
No, this charity pickup that we are talking about, it was then the Secretary General who called me and said you were come to us.
I understand that.
Yes.
What I'm saying is,
Yes.
if somebody writes to you,
Yes.
the vehicle controller directly,
Yes.
if an institution writes to you, is the Secretary General privy to that, or the messengers will bring it directly to
So
you?
the messenger, the hard copy will be there, will be stored in the record, and they will copy and they will give it to the messenger, and the messenger will bring it to my office. Or sometimes the ministry concerned will send their cab driver to my office, including the request for the numbering of that particular purchased newly vehicle. And then from there, I will fill the form and keeping their numbering, we allow them to go and pay to number plate, and then they have their number, and we file the record.
Okay. Honorable, I would like to venture in a series of questions, but I just noticed that it will take us to the issues that we have to deal with when the witness comes back. So at this moment, I'll retire and give the baton back to the chair.
Thank you so very much, Council. Like I said earlier on, I think we will have to adjourn for today, and we will resume tomorrow. But of course, Mr. Saidy, we will release you for today, and you are expected to be back on Wednesday, 27th of August, 2025, to continue your testimony. Okay?
At which time?
11 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
Yes.
Inshallah, by Sabbath.
Good. So, for the public, the committee will adjourn for today, and then we will resume tomorrow at 11 o'clock for continuation of our witnesses. Thank you.